Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here to do a little pre-planning for setting up my new Aura Estelle magnet planner. This is the B6 Daily in the red color, and I think it's super beautiful. There's a separate video where I go through all the details of this planner. But for today, my main plan is to just take a few notes about what I plan to do with each page, or not do, as the case may be. We'll have to see how that goes. I have my planner from this year, my 2025 Aura Estelle planner. I'm just flipping to a blank page here at the end so that I can take a few notes. I'm going to grab a zebra olive mild liner. This is my favorite mild liner, and draw a really terrible line. And just note, this is my 2026 Aura Estelle setup plans. Let's see how that goes. So this is definitely not a super beautiful note-taking thing, but I just want to have it. So looking at this particular planner, for the setup, starting right here on the very first page, I don't tend to put a lot up here at the beginning. Something that I will likely do over here, this is the little like freebie that comes with this planner, and it's a bunch of like Aura Estelle things on this year clear paper. I will probably just pull a couple of these and add them. So I'm just going to put a note, AE freebie stickers, because I think that's pretty much all I'll use. I don't tend to put like a lot on this inside page or anything like that. This page might get a sticker, but that's pretty much it. And then we move into this cover page. This one, sometimes I do things with, sometimes I don't. Honestly, it's mostly a reference page for me. The biggest thing I sometimes do is add week numbers to things. So I have a couple of different places that week numbers could go. Do I want to put them here, or do I want to put them on this page? I think I'm going to leave the calendar blank. And then this next couple of pages. So there's not a lot of yearly pages in this particular version. There's this one, and then there's a yearly goals, and then we hop right into month one, which is January, obviously. So not a lot going on in this yearly setup. I might end up adding some like washi tape or something like that. We'll see what I want to do when we get there, but definitely not a lot going on. So the yearly overview is going to be the page that actually has things the most. So things that I want to put on this particular page. So I'm going to start by flipping back to the start of my current planner. I can't show you everything, but you can see like I stuck a sticker here. That was cute. And then the numbers are here. And then you can see like on this page, I have some birthdays, other major events. I started putting in appointments and then promptly stopped doing that at some point during the year. Just not that helpful for me. And then this is like a monthly highlight up here at the top. So I don't really need all of this stuff, but certainly I could use some of it. And then the other thing that I have in here in these front pages is a list of holidays and then the lunar calendar situation. So I don't strictly need either of these things either, because I tend to use them other places, but I do kind of want to put some of this in. So my plan in the yearly overview, I want to put in week numbers. I want to put in moon phases. And I want to put in birthdays, holidays, work closed days. I'll probably just at least highlight the work closed days. We'll see how that goes. But that's pretty much what I'm going to end up sticking in here. Not a ton of things for sure are going to show up in here, but I think that'll work pretty well. And then the other page I need to set up is the yearly goals. So for my yearly goals, this is something that I need to think about a little bit, but I do have a couple of things that I want to do. I'm going to call it a financial audit. That's not technically what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to get my financial life a little more together. It's fine, but I think I could be doing better. So that's going to be one of my goals. I'm going to call it a self-care goal, which means I go outside at least once a month. I play an instrument at least once a month. And do I have anything else that I want to stick into here? I guess I'll throw social into that as well. I try to talk to somebody other than me at least once a day. I also have a goal of a house tidy. And we're going to call this a basement plus, because I would really like to get the basement organized, but everything else should also probably have a house tidy. And I want to get my cross stitch framed. I have frames and I have the cross stitch, but I just need to like wash them and iron them and actually frame them. And that's all a lot of work. Oh, this is not like the right format, whatever. So I want to do something crafty and explore some new crafts. Maybe I'm gonna say try something new. What else do I want to get done in 2026? So I have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 goals. That's way more than I think I'm gonna use. I'm going to call it learning. Most of this goal is going to go someplace else. Reading and then history of science. So those mostly go in my reading planner, but I'll throw that in here as well. So that gives me 6, which leaves me a page blank, but I think I'm just going to leave it blank for now. And then that's pretty much what I've got, because then I'll go into the January setup, which I'm going to do separately from the yearly setup because it's a separate thing. So I think that's where we're at with this setup. Pretty short and sweet today. So that's all I have for today. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know what you have planned for your 2026 planner, especially daily planners. Or if you don't use one, let me know what you use instead. And then follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz for in progress and finished spreads, bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And if you don't want to do any of those things, also totally fine. Leave me a magnet emoji down in the comments just to say hi. I would love to hear from you. This is the magnet planner, so that feels appropriate. And until next time, bye.